Discover the secret weapon that can boost your mental health, creativity, and productivity. It is not an app, it is not a pill, but rather a simple yet powerful tool that's been around for centuries. Keep watching to find out how you can wield it. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Miss Chrissy Chronicles, where you learn to love you. This is the second in our 6-part journaling series, and I highly suggest you go check out episode 1 if you have not already done so, where we covered the benefits of journaling, debunked some common misconceptions, and touched on choosing the right tools. If you're still here, I'm assuming you've already done those things, so kudos to you. Let's get to it. Today we're going to establish your why, because when you have a why, the how becomes easy. So we're going to touch on 3 different whys, and I want you to see which one best resonates with you. Understand that it might change or fluctuate, but ultimately it will help you narrow down on which writing style is best for you. Why number 1, understanding your thought patterns and emotional triggers. Do you ever find yourself in a situation which you've been in before, but can't quite figure out how or why you find yourself in this position all over again? Or you catch yourself feeling anxious or on edge when you just went through your daily routine? Nothing new, so why could you possibly be feeling this way? Does thinking about certain things send you into full-on spiral mode? So much so that you can't focus on the task at hand. It could be thinking about your career or age. If you can relate to these things, chances are that this is your journaling why. In the last episode, your task was to sit down and write down what you were thinking. And after doing that for a few days, you'll be able to go back and pinpoint the people, things, and events that are occurring and how they make you feel. As a result, you'll be able to better direct your thought patterns and be aware of the things that you need to steer clear of. If you know that just seeing that person makes your blood boil, then why are you monstering yourself by going to help them, knowing they won't show you gratitude, and knowing that it will just upset you further? Same goes for watching sad movies, listening to sad songs, or scrolling through those photos of your ex that should have been deleted forever ago. Now, I'm all for sitting in your emotions so that you can acknowledge and reflect on them. In fact, it's a big part of journaling. But if you're seriously committed to your healing, so much so that you're willing to do something different this time, then don't add insult to injury. Deal with what you're dealing with. Don't amplify to the power of 5,000 and then not know where to go from there. The second why we're going to be talking about in this episode is journaling for the purpose of identifying and challenging negative self-talk. It's not a foreign concept, people not liking themselves. In fact, I think it's safe to say that we've all been there at some points in our lives, maybe more than once. And those around you might be oblivious to you feeling this way, meantime it's eating away at you. If you've been there, then this might be your why. And rest assured, journaling is gonna rock your world. Despite what you're told in your everyday life, journaling is the world of I's. So you can I to your heart's content without feeling self-centered or narcissistic. Because newsflash, your journaling is about you. Whether it's for self-reflection or artistic expression, whatever journaling you choose to practice, it's all about you. So while you're being open and honest with yourself in your writing, I want you to stop and notice what you're saying about this I. Was your last entry perhaps that I was late for, or I failed at, or I would never be able to, whatever. Use your eyes to your heart's content, but be mindful of what follows. This will allow you to get to the root of your limiting belief. And once you've done that, you'll be able to catch yourself in it, acknowledge it, thank it for serving you for as long as it has, then tell it that you won't be needing it anymore. And finally, gently release it. I say gently because healing does not have to involve fighting all the time. On to our third and final why for this episode, practicing self-compassion and mindfulness. Do you know what a glimmer is? A glimmer is the opposite of a trigger, and it involves all the things that light you up inside. Glimmers are everyday moments that elicit a rush of happiness, gratitude, calm, peace, safety, and goodwill. While journaling can often be used to process negative emotions, it can also be used to focus on the beauty of the world, your experiences, and yourself. When you take the time to acknowledge your glimmers, you'll know what you need to incorporate more of in your everyday life. Not only that, when you look at yourself holistically, as the main character in your story, you'll also realize how awesome you are and how deserving you are of your own love, compassion, acceptance, and grace. One of my favorite practices for this is having a things I done right today list. Now that you've identified your why, here's how to use it. Try thought mapping. Write something down and the thought that follows thereafter, and just keep on going. Allow yourself to be Dory for a few minutes. Next, emotional release. Get it all out. Complain, judge, feel it or mean if you need to, but get it all on paper and not on the next person's psyche. Next, use your 10 fingers and count, then write down your 10 grateful things for the day. Then do your things I done right today list, and finally, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok for your daily journal prompts. And that brings us to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and comment which why you found most relatable. Subscribe for more self-love content and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a single episode. And while you're at it, go follow Trissy Crochet. Christmas is just 54 days away. So why not get a head start and go get yourself and your fur baby something nice? After all, what better way to show your fur baby that they're part of the family? That being said, now go out and love